Say hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our day.
Welcome to our day.
Oh, good boy.
Our day, rock and roll.
That was the best. We're in the car again, off to another appointment. This time it's to get my wheelchair fixed. I did, that's why I looked at you.
I didn't see because it's
Yeah, the back door is like, and I was like, it was really weird. But I have a list on my hand of all the things they didn't do when they gave me this brand new chair in December. And we're also going to be having a go at with the fact that they think it's okay to just turn and say about my chair tipping that I should just make sure I go out with my wife. Not only is that ridiculous, but it's also unfair on her because she shouldn't be put at risk of getting hurt. But I also shouldn't have to have a chaperone. It's ridiculous. So yeah, hopefully they're going to do something. I doubt it very much. My lips are very blue again.
They are, but I think that it's because you didn't have it on.
I have had a lot of plugs as well today. The anti-bugs are certainly working. Like, it is now bringing it up. And the way I've changed how I do my nebs. So hopefully that's going to work as well.
Is that working, do you find, or have you not figured that out yet?
I'm not sure because of the anti-bugs as well.
Fair point.
It's really difficult when like 2 things or 3 things or 4 things change at once because you never know which one is working. But yeah, I was willing to do anything for it to help. So yesterday it was one hell of a sodding day. Like, we had the gas man, which we now have a leaky boiler, which happens every time they come out. The hose I ordered on behalf of my nan is leaking, and trying to get that sorted is really difficult. Amazon are basically saying they can't get one in stock for 2 months. I can either wait 2 months or just get a refund. What?
170.
So yeah, Amazon was basically like, wait 2 months and get it replaced, or send this one back and get a refund and then buy the other one in stock, because apparently their one isn't in stock, even though it's the exact same seller. And yeah, I don't get that. So then the problem with that is though, is that the price that we got it at isn't the same. And they're not willing to do like for like, which is ridiculous. They're trying to say, oh well, the third party seller has bumped up the price, we don't control that, it is what it is. And then they tried pressurizing me to do like get a 40% refund and keep the product. And I was like, but the product doesn't work, so we're still gonna have to go and buy another one. And then because they were throwing all these numbers at me, I got so confused and had to get Sophie to come up and have her explain, because my head was like going to explode with the stress, frustration, and not having a clue of knowing what the hell was going on.
They made you think that was the better option.
Yeah, they made me think, oh well, if I'm getting 50% back, then I don't have to pay as much on the next one because I've got money back. But actually, so if we're saying that we would be paying even more than even what the price is at now. And it was just frustrating. So I contacted the third party seller, explained the situation. I've had an email back this morning, and they've asked if I can give, because I said I can give reference numbers and pictures and whatever else. So they've asked if I can do that, then they'll just get a replacement sent out. So I'm just waiting for my nan to get some pictures, and I'm just praying that I've managed to sort it, because literally it was so stressful and I basically got nothing done yesterday because my head was just fried. But let's go to this hospital appointment and see if they're actually going to give me something that works properly, because this chair is my legs and they forget that. So it's a bit shit.
So for tea today we have got Cajun sweet potato bake from Simply Cook. Is that what it's called? Yeah, from Simply Cook. And this is what it looks like on the dish card thing. And this is how it looks after I've cooked it. You actually get a heck of a lot of veg. You get more veg than I thought. But yeah. I didn't put, like, because you get a pot of hot sauce which you can drizzle over the top. I haven't put any of that on Charlie's, and I've literally put like a tiny smear there so that I can have a taste of it because it is extremely hot. Even though it says it's a medium temperature, I do think that their evaluations of spiciness are completely different. In terms of the Cajun seasoning, you get basically one of those pots full of it, and I used like a pinch basically. So I'm hoping that's not going to be too hot for Charlie because Charlie cannot do heat at all. But yeah, obviously I got that one before we tried any of the menus before. And so there are some things that are of other types of like pre-made flavours and stuff that when they say medium, they're actually not that spicy. So I thought I'd get it because I figured that with the spice pots, it's good because you can adjust it for how spicy you want it. If you want it to be really spicy, just put the whole thing in. But if you don't want it to be spicy, just put a little pinch and then you get like the flavour but not the heat, which is obviously what we do. But yeah, so let's go on up and chow down. When you run out of dog food and your dog is allergic to everything, you have to try and make up recipes in emergencies. So here we have the last like 10 of their biscuits, some sweet potato, some 5% fat lean mince, and some broccoli, which I boiled in the microwave until it was all soft and cooked, and then I added some porridge oats to it, cooked it again, and then I rinsed the whole lot with cold water until it was really cold, so that it not only got rid of some of the fat because they need to lose weight and we don't want to give them anything unhealthy, but yeah, so it got rid of some of the fat, but also so that it was cold enough for them to eat. So now I also put in the seaweed, which helps with their teeth and their breath. But yeah, so now I'm going to go and give it to them and we shall see if they like it. Well, I think Albert likes it. Take your time, princess. No one's going to take it away from you. My ears are getting in the way even though they're broken. Albert, take your time, princess. Nah, she's too excited. This is another reason, like, with the sweet potato, it has to be cooked somehow, because if you give them raw sweet potato, it can cause blockages, especially if your dog eats as quickly as Albert is eating right now. Luckily, apart from the couple of biscuits that are in there, it's all mush. So at least she's hopefully not going to be able to block her bowel or anything. And that's why, another reason why I also decided to cook the oats, because obviously oats swell. So I wanted to make sure that they were as swollen as they could be before they ate it. It's the difference between them, look. Albert gets excited and eats really fast if it's something completely different and like really unusually nice. And then Dixie's just like, I'm enjoying it, I'm taking my time. Really taking my time. So much effort to eat. Alba wants those few biscuits that I dropped on the floor. But like, I know that it seems like there's more than like a few biscuits, but that's that, and the ones that they had in their food is not even enough for half of one of their meals, so. They're nice, so yummy. Oh heck, yeah it is. Was that nice, Alba? Alba? Was that yummy? Was that nice? Yeah? Can you show the people your face? Oh, you're sniffing the air. Yeah, that was pretty good for me. Wow. Wow. Yay. Gotta get on my edges. Is that nice, Dixie? Yeah, is that yummy? Wow. Yay. Good girl. Was that yummy? Yeah? Wow, you're welcome, darling. Oh yeah, better chow down on these spare biscuits. Yep, yep. Should we give Alba some too? Alba, do you want these biscuits? Alba, eat them. Good girl.